Okay, we're back with more Death Stranding. Last time we left off, we had made our first real delivery outside of Capital Knot City to an outpost. Picked up some lost cargo and all kinds of stuff. Okay. Let's see.
Anybody home?
Okay, so here's where we incinerated. This is a BT area, so I have to be careful. There was some stuff that needed to be delivered back to Capital Knot. For story reasons, we have to go forward, but I want to take some stuff to Capital Knot. So that's what we're gonna do. Or at least we're gonna see about placing another little post box that we can send.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
I think let's go. Still figuring. Oh, that's the wrong one. As Trucking Simulator. Currently trying to remember how to. I'm pretty sure the game taught me how to. What I need to do is not what I want. What I need to do is they told me that I could make was it post boxes now, and I'm trying to remember how to do that. We only had that one session, and that was a week ago. Like, yeah. Hi, Raven. I know it's you. Okay. Manual. Let me go to the manual. Tips. Gameplay tips. Tools and movement. Get on my train. Those things I'm all familiar with. Blah, blah, blah. Cargo, lots of cargo. Signs. LB. Placing structures. Okay. Building a structure will use up some of the chiral bandwidth available to you. Whoever wants to build the structures can be shared with players. New structures cannot be built in the area surrounding an existing facility marked with sensor holes. Hold down to select structure. Okay. It's probably because I'm too close, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna head back to Central Knot. There we go. That's the one. No, excuse me, not Central Knot, Capital Knot.
Always like
Cargo
quiet.
here, so plant samples. Yeah, we'll take those. not, it comes right back on. I stopped for a sec. It was off for a second. PlayStation West. I can at least pick up those and take those. Okay. I don't think there's any BTs yet, but with the rain it could be. Phoebe will let me know.
Fuck this.
Yeah, this game looks amazing. This is specifically the next-gen version of it. As the, it being the, director's cut. Like, they released it for PS5 and eventually Xbox. Ooh, boy. Okay, so I gotta be careful with this. More or less me reached max load capacity. Yeah. Doing something custom. Now this game has combat, but the triggers and the balance. I'm thinking that I have to equip the weapons first, and then that's what we will determine that. Let me see something. Right, let's go to cargo. Alright. This on our right, yep. Shift your balance to the left so the aim doesn't fuck up. Yeah, probably. Those books are fucking me up. Cannot attach to suit. Okay, so these containers are just too big. Still a lot to carry, but it should make it easier for Sam. Alright, the stuff we need to get to the way station, we'll take that to the way station. And it still didn't show me how to, like, actually it did show me, but apparently I don't have the stuff to make a new post box. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I already knew that.
Anybody hear me?
That's the wrong button. Shout in the dark. Then to shout and have it return for the first time. Oh, is that because of the echo of this area? What's weird?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Delivery. Deliver lost cargo. I'm cosplaying as the but on Black Friday.
Delivering cargo.
Huh. Didn't deliver
I'm so glad
presents.
you're here. Gotta say, you truly are incredible.
Oh, cool. Even the one that I wasn't going to... Yeah. Yeah, okay. So the one I was thinking about taking back to Capital Knot. I didn't entrusting that one. Okay. That's fine. That's fine.
All right then.
Eh,
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery.
Fabricate equipment. Oh, that's what I need. Portable chiral constructor allows you to build. That's why I couldn't build a goddamn post box. I didn't have the thing I needed to build one. Let's take the one. Okay, PCC. Let's. Okay, but what do I? How do I put the resins away? Do I have to put that in my personal locker? Distribution center and construction post box. Oh, cool. That's gonna have me do the thing. All right, now let's do that.
To build a post box, you'll need to use a PCC. It goes without saying, but if you're not already carrying a PCC, you'll want to fabricate one.
Oh, I got one. That's pretty good. 6 items to deliver. I will... On that. Let me go. Let me go ahead and get this post office box constructed, and then we'll... Because I don't want to be carrying... If I'm carrying 6 items, I want to make sure that's...
Don't mind me.
handled first. Where's my... Did not... Oh. Okay. Take on orders.
To build a post box, you'll need... It goes with...
Okay. It's when...
Order assigned.
Sam, assuming you've got your PCC in order, head to the site I designated and build that post box, would you? You should have no trouble finding it if you check your map and compass from time to time.
Where did he designate? He wants it over there. Okay, that's no problem. People just making up drama or things like that. What happened now? Actually, you know what? No, don't tell me what happened. I don't want to hear the drama. Okay, here is the location. No.
Anyone?
Please rain.
Sam, I see you've arrived at the designated site. Good. When you're ready to proceed, activate your PCC. Use it to build a post box within the area I specified.
Okay. Alright. Trigger. People just want to make things, like, just want to have things like that. I don't know. Yeah, rank us for building a post box. Alright,
Good work, Sam. That's a fine-looking post box. If you access it and select Share Locker, you can share cargo and equipment with your fellow porters. Deposit a ladder and a climbing anchor, and I'm sure someone will eventually come along who could use it. If you've got enough supplies, why not leave some behind? Do right by others, they'll do right by you.
like you said, people just come up with reasons to be angry. I'm not gonna pay attention to celebrity drama, so that's whatever. Probably take that fuel to that post box now and then get on with our delivery. That's probably what I honestly should have taken that fuel with me, but whatever.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Let's do
Clear.
the story.
All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear.
How you doing, Sam?
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Okay. Sam, rare metal delivery. Distribution center west of Capital Knot City. Okay. Order 30 kilos. I'll build another PCC after I get there. I think we're good with it. Yeah. It's not. That doesn't. Touch that torso. People were saying this seems to be general smear campaign. Just genuinely, yeah, a lot of people have been giving him shit because he's uncompromisingly, pro trans rights, especially because of his sister. And right now, the thing right now is people being like anti-trans rights, so they'll try to smear him for that. I got 6 containers of rare metals.
Anybody home?
Roughly 30 kilos. 5 kilos. Let's see here. Distribution center. It's here. So I'm gonna get rid of like markers. Hopefully we don't run into more BTs. This way. Maybe cross around here. Just come up there.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Touching all these. Like I said. People will create reasons for that. Bronchitis is just a quick way to say that you have a respiratory infection. And it's been claimed resins, boots, some destroyed cargo. I might pick up the boots because, you know, extra boots is just good to have. And the resins are material that I can use. Try going around. Wait, that's a guy there. Oh, shit. Hang on. Yeah, that's a dude. Oh, those are dudes. Okay. People underestimate how important having good boots for your team. Yeah. Yeah, improper footwear becomes a problem real quick.
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged. Move. Now, before someone has eyes on you. Get to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
Well, they're gonna have to find a way across that river first. Oh, he's just going for it. Okay. While I pinged my cargo, it doesn't seem like they actually spotted me. So I might be able to still make it out of here. Whoa, 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 what is happening? Oh, fuck. Change was just so hard that it actually threw me up. God, I like, just absolutely... Always waited.
Gave you trouble, huh? Good thing it was raining. Even they know better than to mess with BTs.
Most dangerous thing in this world, oil and ghosts. Don't be famous pieces, man. Well, in a sense. Metals. There's a post box. Looks like. close enough. I'll deliver this too. Sam. Okay. Rereading Witcher novel while waiting here. Deeper interpretations on a higher scale. Yeah. Delivery, the last cargo. Prominent porter. Reached grade 10 in any delivery evaluation category. It's just like general crap. So now receive more likes. Let's do... At facilities, this allows them to be used as materials for fabricating. Oh, so if I take these with me... If I actually 100% take these with me to base. I'll just try to take these with me to the next actual facility.
I'm Sam!
Okay, we're going the right way. I just need to be careful. Wonder if there's any effective for individual. Well, rain ages you, so, you know, I hope that hood is effective. Shit. Hi, Roxy. Okay. Just, you know, don't fall. I know I saw a couple BTs. There's so much abandoned cargo here. I'm already carrying a lot, so I don't think it's gonna pick up anymore. At least not right now. Oh, hi, Plytos. It's good to see ya.
Okay.
Actually, is there one there? There is chiral matter, like, going nuts right there, but I don't see anybody. We're gonna try going around this side of the rock and see if we're clear on that. What do you see? Okay, I see.
Yeah, I feel you.
As long as BB doesn't start freaking out, I think we'll be okay. Maybe I don't like the idea of going this way. We're gonna take a wide path. There's so many rocks! All the rocks make it hard to actually make to get through here. Okay. Alright, that's fine. We'll just keep walking. Fuck my life! Okay.
Quiet, dumbass.
We're still dead. Okay, we're down. Not near any particular asshole, so yeah. I think we're okay for now. Let's see. Alright, yeah, I don't see anybody. Let's keep going. Uh-oh. BB?
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
Autotoxemia. Not entirely sure what that means. If we're out of the rain, then that means we're away from the beaches. Damn, the cargo's fucked up now.
When the strain on your BB exceeds sustainable levels, it triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called autotoxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
Yeah, we gotta get over there soon. Our cargo's not looking too hot. Okay. Yeah, we should be able to cross over there. This game is really beautiful. No. Do I have two ladders, or do I just have the one? Okay. I'll have to find a different spot to cross. This isn't good. Come on. I might have to just try to make it over there.
Maybe.
No, I don't think so. Actually, is it that thing over there? It looks like there's a spot I can try up ahead. Yeah, I can't cross it. As is. Check the map. Yeah, that's a good crossing. Or at least the best I'm gonna get. I know I already said it. This is actually really pretty breathtaking. It's the scenery. Okay, I'll try crossing about here.
Sorry, kid.
Okay, we're good there. One more. Okay, let's get to the distro center. This cargo is fucked up. That time fall is some shit. Alright, we're here. I'll be sure to put up another post box as soon as I can.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
Alright. How bad's the damage? Environmental delivery. Right.
Way station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the second expedition, right? The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome, when he's not out making deliveries. So what'd you bring us? Let's see it. Talk about above and beyond. Thanks. Must have had to pass through BT territory to get here too, didn't you? They weren't joking when they said you were a legend.
Wait, it says 0 damage percentage? Those boxes looked fucked! Alright, well, okay. Right.
Okay, it's time. Do you mind connecting us to the network?
They've really, I guess, truncated the distance with the US.
Sam, as always, thanks for bringing more folks into the UCA.
More facilities join the UCA Bridges HQ will provide additional functionality to those facilities, such as the ability to fabricate equipment and weapons via the delivery terminal. Range of available weapons and equipment may increase, and new terminal functions and information may be added as things progress. Mules, drone, syndrome, bridge babies, timefall. Option has been added to delivery terminals, recycle. Okay. This area is now connected to the chiral network, enabling you to see and access other player structures.
Looks like we're on the chiral network. And with those materials you brought for our chiral printer, we can produce supplies for you here as needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor. Now head west and keep on doing what you do.
Good. The distro center's on the network.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator.
Good work.
Okay. Delivery. Let's put in this lost cargo too. Recycle cargo to produce materials. Okay. Oh. Okay, so that's how you get rid of. That's how you take care of those materials then.
Thank you for your continued support.
respect that. New materials are now available at the distribution center west of Capital Knot City. Alright, 600, 1210. Okay. Alright, and so, so materials are locked to specific locations as well. That makes sense. Slightly annoying, but it makes sense. Okay. Yeah, let's go to the private room.
Your work is greatly appreciated.
Dead man, you there? Little help.
Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
Hey there, Raven. Good to have ya.
It's in.
Be quiet.
Oh, you're a bit quiet. Hang on, let me turn you up.
Good. A temporary excess of stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the Capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A steel mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the steel mother in Capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its steel mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
You ever listen to someone talk for an extended period of time and you realize they said nothing?
A little bit, sometimes. Little handcuff kink there.
London Bridge is falling down.
No.
Falling down. Falling down. London Bridge is falling down. My fair lady.
Amelie, do you have to be
Sam?
creepy like that?
Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard. Still not chained up. Still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east. Back home. Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore.
I'll be back.
But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then,
Human beings are social
well,
creatures.
it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam. Waiting for you. Come and find me.
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
Okay. If we're doing research by having Sam shower. Lots of
Sam,
detailed research.
Deadman relayed your request to me, as I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Drilling. Dispensing.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. 5, oh, 4, it's almost time.
2, 1. After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
Guess he hung up.
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room.
Saw one titled
There's
More
something
Than
else I'd like to
Oxy.
share with you. With the Chiral Network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now, we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
So I guess there was a chiral cloud. And that's where they had all their data stored, and when Central Knot got destroyed, now we have to deal with, like, the fact that we don't have that data, or at least it's fragmented. So we have to reconnect to get it. Use the sink.
Oh, did you hear?
Interesting. Did I hear what?
About the new thing in the UK.
Oh, the identity verification for any sites that might expose people to adult content. That's so fucking stupid.
So, here's the thing that's even funnier about that. People have found out that you can fool the identity thing with video games that have high enough graphical content.
Of course. Well, it's and also the whole scanning thing. So a lot of the times they ask you to do it via certain ways, like loading your ID or scanning your face. I know at least one instance where somebody who is an adult, because they have a youthful appearing face, was mistaken for an 11-year-old and got banned.
But so the fun bit, the really fun bit to me, is that a number of people have said, "Hey, Sam from Death Stranding works."
No, Norman Reedus is now everybody's identity.
Yes.
Okay.
Followed up with Dave Bautista from WWE 2K25.
So we're mainly like it's very interesting that you can boost your stamina. That they actually let you just boost your stamina every time you come down to rest by drinking a bunch of what equate to Monster Energy drinks.
I wonder if that has any negatives.
You know, I have no idea. I wonder if it's permanent boosts. Well, the baby's looking fine.
Fine.
Sam, we've received a distress call from the distro center staff. Check the order on the delivery terminal as soon as you're ready.
Okay, let's actually go over some of the archives and stuff that we saw. And messages. Okay. Benjamin Hancock, Distribution Center. Sorry, Sam. Bad news. Thanks for delivering those rare metals, Sam. Everybody at the Distro Center really appreciates you coming through for us. I'm afraid we have some bad news for you, though. That bike you saw outside, battery's dead. You'll have to get some juice if you want to use it. Only need to do it once, though. Auto charger should kick in after. Sorry if we got your hopes up, and I've got some more bad news for you. You see, the different facilities have to work together, sharing materials so everyone gets what they need. To make sure that everything that's produced gets put to proper use. That's why guys like you are so important. Without porters, the whole system falls apart. Whole world, even. And the whole thing about, like, mailmen being the most important thing, that got real interesting during COVID. When a lot of people were in lockdown and had to have delivery people to, like, basically send them everything. Anyway, there's this guy, George Barton, over at the way station. He used to be a reliable porter, but lately it's like pulling teeth getting him to make even the simplest delivery. Keeps bitching about getting scared or not having enough oxy or whatever. Always some, whoops. Like, always some excuse. Even when he does agree to make a run, he's liable to lose half his load en route. So yeah, that's why we're a bit short on materials at the moment. I'm sure you'll soon help us put that to rights. We're counting on you, Sam. George Barton. More than oxy. Sam the man, our savior. Things are looking up here at the way station. Everything feels better. Somehow. We were all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed when we set ourselves up, but 3 years of isolation and loneliness will change anyone's tune. Hell, when we first got here, we were putting up signs for reporters and whatnot. But after a while, some guys got too scared to even set foot outside. When the Central went up, I told myself this was it. America's done. Everyone was feeling it too. The mood just went bleak. And then you waltzed in. I know what you're thinking. At first, I thought it was just the oxytocin too, but that's not it. Not all of it, anyhow. He gave us a glimmer of hope, and we needed by bringing us into the Cairo network. Back in the game now. I'm thinking of putting up signs again, even watchtowers too. Before long, we'll be opening up new delivery routes. Mark my words. Still scary out there, though. All the oxy in the world won't help us deal with the mules, let alone BTs. We shit ourselves every time we catch sight of one, and we end up dropping half our equipment. Honestly, part of me is still worried that we won't be able to keep it up. That's why we need you, Sam. You're not scared of anything, right? So go show us how it's done. It's interesting. They mention the way station that Barton's at as being like one guy. Barton keeps saying we in the plural, so I don't know if Barton's doing okay. Alright, let's check reviews. Die Hardman. Mules and Drone Syndrome. Bridge's primary objective is to rebuild America. In order to rebuild, one of our main tasks is to reconnect cities and other settlements by re-establishing a delivery network. Back before the Death Stranding, comms and delivery networks were what held society together. The whole thing was automated, AI managed, deliveries carried out by drone. The belief was that by taking people out of the equation, it would revolutionize the entire system. But things didn't quite pan out that way. Instead, we started seeing cases of what would eventually be dubbed drone syndrome. It was too much for some folks to accept, leaving everything to machines and nothing for the common man. And indeed, the oxytocin deficiency and hormonal imbalances we confirmed seemed to back up that assessment. Humanity needed to be part of the process, so laws were put in place. We stepped back into the picture again. And then what happened? All the people put out of work by machines who got called up again convinced themselves society couldn't survive without them. And that brought a whole new disorder. Delivery dependence syndrome, they called it. When the Death Stranding tore us apart, the delivery problem spiraled even further. It wasn't helped any by the fact that Cairo clouds prevented planes and drones from flying, which meant that we had to go back to relying completely on human couriers whether we liked it or not. Eventually, delivering goods became all that some lived for. They were obsessed, addicted, consumed by the desire to deliver. Over time, they turned into the mules we know and love today. Okay. Alright, from Deadman. Look, I'm kind of new here at Bridges, so I don't know if any of this will be useful to you. Still, I'm happy to talk about BBs if that's what you want. They call me Deadman on account of my familiarity with the dead. Get it? We've always been on good terms, you see. Used to have regular little chats back when I worked in the morgue. Anyway, that's also the reason I work on BB maintenance and research, to learn more about those who are no longer with us. But I digress. Fact is, BBs were already being issued to our forces in the field before I joined Bridges. What's more, research into the little guys had already been conducted long, long ago, but no one took the plunge and put what they've discovered to practical use. Still, what I did mean is that Bridges wanted to build our own BBs. Most of the work had already been done for us. We just needed to follow the instruction manual, so to speak. Which isn't to say that we have any idea how they work, not how they can detect BTs or how they can connect this world to the other side. We still have much to learn about our little friends, but one thing is certain, their continued study will lead us into a greater understanding of the Stranding, life and death itself. That much I can assure you. Well, I think that's about all I have to tell you today. Hopefully I'll see something new. I'll have something new to share the next time we chew the fat. See you around. Timefall from Hartman. Timefall was first recorded when the Death Stranding occurred, and despite all the years that have passed since then, we are no closer to understanding how or why it accelerates the passage of time for the objects and organisms it touches, or why it immediately turns to ordinary water after having done so. Some researchers have gone as far as to posit this process as stealing time. As for why timefall is observed only in certain places, all that we know for certain is that it's somehow affected by local chiral concentrations. This is merely a hunch, but something that in me suspects that the Death Stranding may have warped our perception of the passage of time. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, you understand. We humans can conceive our own deaths, and even of the possibility of a place beyond death, yes? We have the capacity to conceptualize the future, an evolutionary advantage which aided our development as a species. Well, what if Timefall has given us a new, supercharged version of this essential ability? One that will take us to the next stage of our evolution. Perhaps we wouldn't need to hole ourselves up in the knot cities. Perhaps in time, the Death Stranding will come to be seen as a phenomenon that saved our species. Exciting thoughts. Up though. Shut the fuck. Don't be so mean. Exciting thoughts, I'm sure you'll agree. I, for one, can't wait to set out on our journey. Who knows what awaits us? Like, are you talking about the thing he said or something? Heartman? Yeah, like, perhaps the Death Stranding saved our species. Lies. Okay, that's just that stuff. Annual. Oh no, that's just tips. Okay. All right. Let's go. BB should be good, and we should be able to make more deliveries.
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
Says the woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Super cancer water that changes you. God. Jeez, Raven.
Sam, there's something I forgot to tell you. It's about managing your BB stress levels and reducing the risk of autotoxemic attacks. There are a few things you can do if your BB starts showing signs of distress.
Such as?
Such as take a moment to look after it. Cradle the pot, gently rock it, that sort of thing. Out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Bleed-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Memories don't mean anything, Sam.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know, after all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
I ain't gonna need to do that if I wanna get the stuff back online. Alright. Recovery, chiral printer interface. Chiral crystals. Okay, we'll recover the stuff and then we'll get those chiral crystals. Because we can't even print anything out here until we take care of this.
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one. You never know.
That was okay. Kojima will be the creator of all time when it comes to naming. Raven, did you ever see that hard mommy post back on Tumblr back in the day? About that's what Kojima would call would name a trans woman. Okay, so we got 2 PCCs.
Order assigned.
Took you a second because when you first saw it, you were convinced it was an actual Kojima. Yeah, that's the thing about it. Like, that is completely a character from Kojima.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Good morning, Sam. Have a pleasant journey.
Name's Sam.
Okay. Killer Kickboard. Alright, so there is stuff from other players. There are other people playing this on this platform. I was a little crazy. Okay. Let's check our route. I get like a view of my map that isn't kind of fucked.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
It's in the mountains, upstream of that river. Okay. Does look like people actually set stuff up. Okay. Alright, yeah, alright. People got stuff up heading into the mountains. That's where we'll go. It'll be nice actually exploring an area with the chiral network up. Actual like infrastructure to help me out here.
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful, these guys are armed. If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
Attack a mule repeatedly to knock them unconscious. I have heard that when it comes to, because the dead, when they start to decay, they attract BTs. I have heard that it is best to not kill any opponents that you run across. Strands can be used quickly to silently render enemies unconscious. As I've heard that anybody you kill will eventually attract BTs. Alright, let's see. Takes man, says his name is Vap, makes him seemingly immortal and drinks blood. His AFAP was disturbed by sexual that. Yeah! Yeah, I fucking love that about Kojima. Somebody like that rope's actually helpful.
Remember, Sam, before you approach the mule drop site, we recommend you use a watchtower to confirm the location of the post box containing our cargo.
Pat mentioned he got a shotgun in the first tower of the game.
Hey, you!
Okay, let's see here. How close? Oh, we're already in their territory. Okay. Alright, then, so... yeah, let's construct a tower. Okay. Somebody already...
I'm right here!
Says there's a watchtower. I think it says that's a watchtower there. No, I'll build this one anyway. Oh, this slows we can't get to better. Oh shit.
Mule drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
That guy's got me. I'm gonna place it on fire. Or not. Actually, yeah, that worked. So, when they do those pings, it pings cargo. It doesn't ping equipment, it looks like. Because I don't have any actual cargo, only equipment, I should be clear. Let's see if I can sneak up on him, and then bring him. Also use strands to avoid mule attacks, so your timing must be just right. Parry. Turning back this way. What if I have cargo? Oh, I guess you missed it. When I was first passing by those mules who were on the river, they pinged my cargo. And when they ping your cargo, they ping where the cargo is as, like, when they see it, and it keeps pulsing that location. But if you can get away from that location, then they won't find you. Main thing is after your cargo gets pinged, you gotta get moving and not stay where you were. As he turns around, bring like, damn, this sofa keep moving. Okay, that. CQC. Okay, he's asleep. So we don't need to worry about BTs. CQC, huh? Alright, let's cargo. Pursuit. There we go. Just build this whole huge fucking structure right next to their base. Snake, what do you know about mules? Mules.
Construction complete.
There's metals there. Cargo for delivering cargo. Okay. It looks like there's only one other guy. At least one other guy who's visible around here. We should be okay. But I do need to be careful because once I pick up the cargo, they'll be able to. Oh, actually, there's another thing there. Okay. Once I pick up the cargo, they'll be able to ping it. Their post right here. They're just all fucked up too. They've got a lot of shit in here. Holy shit. A couple climbing anchors. Cargo. Benjamin Hancock distribution center. Okay, so first that. That on its own is 30 kilos. Take that. That's 22 kilos. That. That's 50 kilos. That's 50 kilos. Okay, and then we'll take the resins. That brings us up to almost 60 kilos. Holy shit! That looks uncomfortable. Okay. And wow, optimized carry. Where's the... Okay, hang on. That didn't grab the stuff I was actually trying to get. Alright. Number 1. Take that. There's an... yeah, there's an auto-arrange button. It says to automatically optimize your cargo, so that's pretty nice. Back. Back. That's pretty big. Attach to the suit. Yep. And this is what we'll take for it. Might come back for more later, but for now, let's just get what we have back to the distribution center. That looks like a combination of a sunport and a ninja turtle. That is a description. I wonder, can you like build the map yourself? What's that up there? Carrying too much stuff to really reliably check that out. Considering all the stuff, I'm guessing this is reading the ladder being is B ladder because it's simple. 100 petals. Ooh, fuck! I didn't realize I had 100 kilos on me. Alright, let's get back to that distro center before Sam just keels over. Where's that guy we knocked out? I don't see him. Okay. Oh, at least don't fall hard. Okay, there we go. There we go.
Mules. Damn addicts chasing a cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. And all we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary, damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off, but it didn't. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry.
Shit.
So,
Okay.
after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo-chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next porter. Make sure you're not him.
Okay, should be good.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Have a pleasant journey. Good morning, Sam.
Okay. Lost cargo.
Back, are you? You're trying to put the rest of us to shame. Fine by me.
This calls it a special device. What's the device? It's a special tool that'll help us later. In what way? Colton. Just start kidnapping mules, taking them back to Bridges, rehabilitating them.
Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
Okay, so that's more incentive to keep collecting lost cargo for certain distribution centers. Allow for more materials to be stored there and will make more materials available for use. Additionally, new functionality may be provided by Bridges. May receive a gift or two. Bridges Guard, Macho. Uses data, level 2, customized structure. Some of the facilities' bandwidth has been shared with Sam. 2320 to 2720. More structures can now be built within the chiral network area. More resins and more metals.
See you around.
Good work. New order available.
Deliver requested cargo.
Time to get that chiral printer in working order. Sorry to push you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it. Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it. Never doubted you'd come through for us.
Bridges
Sam,
boots.
how are your shoes holding up? Not too well, I imagine, conditions being what they are out there. Nothing ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job. Carry on like that and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself. I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies. Bridges standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine.
Oh, I
You
carried
should
an extra
always
set
carry
of
an
boots.
extra pair. But if you forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our many facilities.
Okay. New interview data acquired. Necrosis and the ancient Egyptian view of life and death. 2 years ago, the distribution center west of capital Knot City, the chiral network number
1. See you around.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine. That it is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely upon. One might liken our relationship with it to that of primitive mans with fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous?
Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same can be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn.
I think British men just look that way.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Okay, let's recycle these materials we brought with us. Gonna name 3 separate people, but remember they are all trans now. That's just jarring right there. Okay. Anything else? Recycle? No. Okay. So how do you check the conditions of your boots? Oh, 30%. You just literally just hover over them. Okay, I think once our boots reach 50% damage, then we'll swap them out. We still have the spares with us, so I think we're okay. What orders do we have? Chiral crystals, yeah, let's go get that. And let me go ahead and fabricate another piece. Actually, you know what? No, yeah, well, that's fine. Not to our suit. Right enough. And
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector. As the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta.
Dragon Age Origins.
These 3 things and you'll find the crystals.
Yeah.
If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
The places where they spent money makes the places where you can see that they didn't spend money all the more noticeable. Let's fabricate another ladder so that we can. Somebody's already got a ladder out there. I'll still make it anyway. Oh, do I not have it? That's fine. That's fine. That's it. Oh. Yeah, grenades on rack. Okay, anyway. Let's go ahead. Gonna be playing Pipe Mini on Sam's back in lane. Yeah, basically. Alright, let's go.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Have a pleasant journey.
He looks happy.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Sam, chiral crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I'd advise you to use your ultra deck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
Up. Okay. Let's go. Just use the ladder, Sam. Oh man. Auto-X scanner? Oh, that's my little this thing. Let's check our map here. We're supposed to be looking. I will. Hello.
Every time I see like a ladder or a zip line, I'm reminded of a video I saw. Kurt said, Death Stranding, when you have over 2,000 hours of experience and they just put up this zip line over a big gap, they're lining themselves up to make sure that it's a proper, like, good route, and that they're like, all right, let's go, and then they take one step and they clip through the pipe and then fall to their death and tumble down a hill for 8 minutes straight. So you just like tried to put the ladder down and then tried to like walk on the ladder. Like, yep.
Let's see. Oh, there's stuff. Oh, somebody put up a post box right there. It's pretty nice. Post box. Was that piss on the button? Yeah, that was a piss button on the wheel. Sam can relieve himself. Where's my little grenade? EX grenade number 0. Wait, is that how many I have? This capsule is made of Sam's condensed body fluids collected from exploding impact. It is theorized to affect BTs, though this is untested. Oh, okay, I have 4. Alright, we are gonna test this. Might want to be closer, yeah. Well, it didn't do much. Well, he's moving away. Whatever it was, he didn't like it. No, look, that was from my shower. That wasn't his piss. Bodily fluids in the secretion. Okay, yeah, but that particular one was from the shower. There are piss grenades, but that wasn't one of them. Okay. Alright, we gotta take stuff. I want to get some stuff and send it to the police station and have them not. That way we can increase our... So it seems that the lowest level of grenade, what that does is it just gets them to just go be somewhere fucking else.
Ain't you a looker?
There are piss grenades. That isn't one of them. Yeah, that's what I said.
Quiet, dumbass. Wanna make a little more noise?
Okay, I think it's still good.
Ain't you a looker? Why was that close, huh?
Alright, alright. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, let's get to that way station. About increasing our connections. Yeah, we're good. Okay.
There we go.
All good there. We are gonna eventually bring those chiral crystals back over to the main location. We want to get all this lost cargo where it needs to be at. Also, the connection increases do give me an incentive to actually deliver them rather than just leaving them in a post box.
God damn it, man.
Let's take a quick look at status of our cargo anyway. That backup cargo is fucked. Like that lost cargo is kind of fucked. Okay. Let's see our boots. They're still fine. Tower scanners and the other cargo scanner. There's a mule right there. Take my cargo. No, they didn't. Okay, we're good. Well, there's another guy over there. Oh, well. Maybe me pinging them pinged, like, caused them to ping me as well. That's something to keep in mind. We're almost there anyway, so we should be good. Detected a piece of cargo by sending out cargo scanner. Okay. See, the first dude you pinged at camp had a ladder. Well, I mean, like, no, remember, equipment does not, equipment cannot be pinged by them when they send out their things. Only cargo. Stuff that you're actually trying to deliver. Because the guy let out several... I remember one time I was over by a guy, he let out a pulse, and because I didn't have any cargo, but I had equipment, he didn't seem to notice me at all. Somebody just pinged at me again. That's okay, we've already made it.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Safe travels. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
Weapons
Cargo
detected.
verified.
My weapons are shower grenades. It's bathwater grenades, that's what they are. Alright. Deliver lost cargo. Nondescript body fluids to grenades. Yeah, but those ones came from straight from my my shower, so that's why I said it's bathwater grenades.
Thank you, Sam. Gotta say, you truly are incredible.
Lost cargo. One empty. Oh, that one's for capital, not cities. That one's okay.
All right then.
Good work.
Does he have any orders for me? No, he doesn't have any orders. Okay. I don't know. Let's move out on us right now. That's one.
Sorry. Don't like the
Hey.
sound of meat chewing.
Dude. Oh, sure.
I know some people don't really have an issue with that whole thing, but like for me, the hearing people chew is like an affront to God.
Boots are a porter's best friend. There for the first time. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna recycle our old boots and print out a new pair.
I understand that that does not sound like a sane thing to say.
Chewing, yeah, I understand. Yeah, it sounds a little unhinged.
Delivering
a little bit.
Here's the funny thing. That's apparently not an uncommon take.
Excess Cairo.
Mm.
These local stores include materials that you can draw upon to fabricate equipment as needed.
And make some new boots right here. Like attach the boot. There we go. Alright. Okay, we're good. Alright, yeah.
But yeah, I found out that apparently, like,
Thank you for your
a not
contribution.
insignificant amount of people in a study basically equate hearing
Weapons
people
restriction.
chewing as akin to, like, hearing somebody having sex in levels of uncomfortability.
That's... That's a bit much.
I literally don't even know what it is. It's just it's like I hear it and like I don't like it, and that's apparently just everyone's response is just hearing the sound is just like no. I did learn that apparently, in the psychological study that has been redone throughout the years, but seems to have a consistent thing, in that human beings, even though we know, like, most human beings no longer have a food scarcity issue.
At least most in the West, anyway.
Yeah, like, despite that, people will still have a visceral reaction to having their food taken.
Well, yeah. That's just rude.
Well, like, it's a thing that for some, like, the idea of somebody taking, say, a pencil from you is annoying. Somebody taking an Oreo from you, even though you have more Oreos, or just more food in general, prompts a larger visceral reaction than any other object.
Well, it depends on... I'd say that depends on people's own, like, the situation with the person who's taking your food. Like...
No, this is, like, a study that has been shown over
Yeah.
decades. Like, just
Can you
people
provide the name of the study, maybe?
I love how, like, every single time it's like Alex will say, "No, I don't believe this." Well, can you provide me your study? Why you don't believe it? Why do I have to provide my
If you're
study all
going
the
to
time?
if you're going to make a claim about something, you need to back it up. If you like, if I say I don't buy the claim, that doesn't mean I have to
to
provide
back it up because you
know
are
what?
now making your own claim.
No, my claim is that I'm not ready to buy into that yet.
Hey, that's a claim.
That's not something that... Raven, that's not the same thing. The main reason why is because you are claiming that something is. And I'm just saying, if you're going to claim that something is, that you should, at the very least... Woo! Parry! Should at the very least provide some, context, or at least something that, you know, backs that up. I'm not making a claim, I'm just saying that, like, I'm not prepared to change my worldview without something that, you know, what's this whole thing? God damn it, now I'm confused. Anyway, I don't have to, provide a study for why I don't immediately believe something that you say.
Then why should I have to provide proof to something?
All right,
Why
you're
can
making
you
a
not just
statement
know
about how people are.
True story, bro.
Like, you know, you're making a claim about how people are, and then you're insisting that no, really, this is how people are. And I'm saying, like, okay, provide something that shows that. And I'm just saying, like, I'm not ready to believe that yet.
See, this is why we fight. You will tell me some bullshit, and then never send me a link, and I will be like, oh, interesting, and I will take you on faith because I have trust in you. Meanwhile, I will say something that I found interesting, and I saw it in passing. Let me speak. Can I speak?
Okay.
I will see something in passing glance the day prior. I will then leave it and have no link to it. And then when I decide to relay it back to you, I now have to find something to have the burden of proof on something I just found interesting, as opposed to you also being, huh, that's fascinating.
Okay, I understand that, but unfortunately, the words that came out of your mouth is, there was a study. So now
Yes!
I'm asking for
and
that
I saw
study.
the thing. And I saw the thing, but do you understand how many things people come across and then go across in an average day with a phone that is connected to the internet, and you are telling me to find the thing that I had previously found?
Well, I'm just saying, if you want me to believe that there's this study that does this thing, it's entirely reasonable for me to ask for said study.
It is also entirely reasonable. Instead of being like, well, show me the proof, bitch, you then just go, until you find such a thing, I will take it on good faith. Going, I don't believe you until you show me the thing.
No,
comes
I
off
said
as
I'm not
needlessly
prepared to change my
hostile.
worldview until I actually see the study.
You literally said, I have no reason to believe you. Those were your exact words.
You're gonna get me
I am
killed.
getting so upset.
You're gonna get me killed by these ghosts.
That's not my fault that you are in control of your own hands.
I'm just saying.
No, you are not just saying.
No,
now you're changing the narrative.
No.
I don't like when people do that.
No. God damn it. The thing is that a lot of studies, I need to know their methodology before I'm prepared to believe in a study. And so I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna make something about a study shows X, I want to be able to see said study before I change my world. Now, at the same time, if you say that most people are annoyed by the sounds of people eating, yeah, sure.
Why is that okay?
Because I already believe that. I don't need a study for that one.
That's not the thing at all. Why is it wrong? I clicked the same link that I clicked yesterday, and it's now a completely separate link. What the fuck?
Hold on. Yeah, it's an Xbox symbol next to it. Raven, are you sure there isn't cross-play in terms of the chiral network? Otherwise,
that only Xbox players.
Why would they bother to put the the symbol of their platform next to their names?
I don't know, why did they bother to put the Xbox symbol in Apex when they have crossplay turned off and they still show the symbol?
That's because you can turn crossplay on.
Yeah, but if the symbol is off, why would you still bother to show the symbol?
You mean if the functionality is off?
If the crossplay is off, why would you bother to still have the symbol?
That just means that you're not getting matched with it. That doesn't mean that it's not going to show you the platform.
But why?
They didn't program it that way.
You would have to program it to.
Well, okay, here's the thing.
Have that thing.
We're talking about a game that already inherently has crossplay, and you were having a toggle for whether or not crossplay is on or off. This is a thing where I was told that it didn't have crossplay at all. So I was wondering why it would be there in a game that didn't have crossplay at all. Metals, resins. Can I like my own equipment?
I don't believe so.
Okay, yeah, that's a no. Also, why was that stacked that way? But then I saw that. Okay.
Thanks for the help. This one's for you.
Alright. I wonder what it'll take to be able to print out a battery for that bike.
Okay, just a bit further now.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected.
Sam,
Departure.
chiral crystal deliveries are a little different from the usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal and drop off any chiral crystals you're carrying.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Good morning, Sam.
Okay. Alright, so I... Okay. I'll deliver... that many. I want to keep some on me in case it goes out. It depends on the individual places, since each location keeps its own amount of stuff.
The thing was by a lecturer at food psychology named Estelle Mason, M-A-S-S-O-N.
Which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Not a bad haul. Plenty enough for research. We'll take good care of it.
But the statement that she had was that the reason why she conducted her study was that it seems to be a real paradox that in principle we typically do share meals because we will make food for more than one person in instances like with a family meal, but the moment that the food is on your plate, it feels like that no longer belongs to anybody but you. So if somebody in your own house were to take it, that feels like theft. So she wanted to explore it throughout larger groups of people outside of that.
Maître de conférences en psychologie sociale.
Gesundheit.
Estelle Masson, she's French.
Estelle. Oh, it's Mas. Why would
Masson.
it be M? Why would it be that then?
I mean, it's two S's, right?
Oh yeah, the double S does make that noise. Okay.
Our mind-shaped eating habits. Okay, because I just searched her name and then like food psychology and that's.
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Container repair spray.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was looking at this thing that you brought up, so I could. All right. Anyway.
At first, I thought that was a flashbang.
Benjamin Hancock has provided design data for the following container repair spray. Yeah, so this can bring your cargo that's been damaged back up to, or at least a container for the cargo. Because after a container takes too much damage, then the cargo itself starts taking damage. So you can prevent the actual damage to the cargo. Provide data for the following: container repair spray. New interview data acquired. Chiral symmetry and chiralium. Chiral crystals can now be used at UCA affiliated facilities. The amount of materials that can be used at the distribution center west of Capital Knot City has increased. Bridges have been added to data. Yes! Make a bridge over some of these fucking streams. That'd
Like
be nice.
Sam Porter bridges?
Yes! The option has been added to delivery terminals, claim materials. People's Porter. Reach a total of 2,400 likes on the results. There is a lot of like achievements that this game is just giving away. which tells me that there might be a lot of achievements just in general.
Alex?
Yes?
You've never played Resident Evil 7, correct?
No. The only Resident Evil games I've played are the ones you saw me play on stream.
Okay. So, literally, the first second of gameplay where you get control, where it's no longer a cutscene, you get an achievement.
Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
Like, I forget the YouTuber, but somebody
That's container
I
repair
watched
spray for patching up
was
cargo
playing
containers. Good for
the
dealing with timefall degradation and all that. Useful stuff if you and your cargo have been through the ringer. We've added it to your supplies list, so it's readily available if and when you need it.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
The Internet Archive has become listed as an official U.S. federal library.
Oh, thank fuck. Hopefully some of those other things will get... What was it? Because I think the Internet Archive is part of the same project that was collecting ebooks and would lend them out. So if they can get like most of their stuff on that would be great. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh shit, I can't just recycle right now. Okay.
BC.
There is a correlation between elevated Corellian levels and increased crystal formation. This may well be the result of the network's expansion. You needn't worry though. Local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
If you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
Let's get rid of this stuff that we don't need. Up. Recycling residents. Structures. I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom. Just one moment. Alright, I'm back.
So, you're familiar with the D&D alignment system, correct?
Yes.
Are you know like the different points in them, like lawful
Yeah,
good?
yeah. I'm
So I did see someone like say, I don't know how to list my character on this list, like on these things. I don't know what their alignment would be. And most people had just told them, don't worry about it, alignment's not important. But they're like, but I want it to, like, I want to list it, I just don't know which one would fit for them.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to just cop out and say neutral if I don't think that that's true. So I saw a post that someone had listed a couple of questions, and it was like 2 questions total, but they were very interesting, and it actually feels like it's like a good indication of alignment.
Yeah.
They said, so imagine your character is driving a car, and they are coming across a stop sign. There is nobody around you. There is no risk of hitting someone or anything. And there's no way that somebody would ever see you. Do you stop at the stop sign?
I mean, sometime, like, am I in, like, an absolutely open area that's, like, empty of everything? So where I could see for
completely
miles?
open, nobody there, no human beings at all, no cars, no walking pedestrians, nothing. Just empty plain, and there's a stop sign. Do you drive past the stop sign? Or do you stop at the
I
stop sign?
tend to stop because, as a driver, in my experience, sometimes something would just come darting out of nowhere. Absolutely fucking nowhere. So that
the
like
person said, yes, and they said, okay. Like, that's a definitive, like, they would just do it, not like sometimes, or sometimes they would, sometimes they wouldn't. It's like, no, I feel like they would. Alright, lawful. Because the thing of lawful is not of you follow rules, because everybody has rules that they follow.
Mm-hmm.
Even if your rule is I have no rules. Everybody follows rules. And it's the idea that you follow rules not because of a... You follow them... What?
sorry. It's just like, it says go recover some cargo. By the way, bring a gun. And it says maser gun. Recommended.
Oh, maser gun. I heard laser gun. I mean, that's still...
I haven't seen anything about a maser gun. But before all that, let's just go. Let's go rest in the private room. Give both Sam and BB a little break.
But so like the idea that you follow a rule or follow the thing like the stop sign, even if there is no consequence to it or there's no real reason to do it, is the indicative of being a lawful person.
Sleeping, BB pacified.
Good morning, Sam.
Entail.
BB's calm, happy. They got to resync with the Still Mother. Let's do a quick little shower and get back to some more of those bathwater grenades.
Alex will never encounter that cutscene in MGS 5.
Oh, the what? That one? I know what one you're talking about. Well, that one, like, takes deliberate effort, because anytime you, like, fall into water or just are out in the area when it gets, when you get rained on, it automatically cleans you. So you would actively have to be doing stuff and then just avoiding
So here's
rain.
the funny thing about that. That's not true, at least in mine. Because I stopped playing that game.
Fuck, that's a lot of piss grenades. Now we've got piss grenades, Raven.
But I stopped playing MGS5
That should
for a
suffice.
while, and then came
Glad to
back
see
and I
everything's in
found
good
out
working
that
order.
the game
Another of
still
our new
counts
EX grenades, the number
your
1.
not played time
So
as
named
you
because
did
it
not
contains
shower.
a vaporized extract formulated from your urine. Compared to our first iteration, this EX grenade contains a higher concentration of your fluids, which should make it more effective against BTs. Whenever you avail yourself of your private room's facilities, we will collect the results and produce additional units for your use. So you needn't worry about running out.
Well, Raven, piss grenades are better than bathwater grenades. There you have it.
I still don't believe that that's bathwater. It's gotta be something.
It's
the fact that
literally from him showering.
But it says excreted of your bodily fluids,
Yeah,
so
your
it can't
sweat,
just be bathwater.
dirt, like it's like bathwater from your sweat.
Dirt is
which
not
has, like,
bodily fluids.
All right, your sweat, your pore secretions, your sebaceous secretions. Those comes from your pores, and your like those are distributed from your pores. That's the skin oil that is produced by your body. There's your sweat, and I guess pheromones, just all kinds of stuff. Like all that comes out of you, like when you take a shower. Like comes off of you when you take a shower.
I just remember the first time I saw someone said, "Here is your arsenal against BTs. You have pea grenade, you have shit grenade, and you have breed grenade." What is the breed grenade? Well, it says excrete of your bodily fluids and other secretions. And I'm like, that, please, no.
Are you saying that he's... Hey, there's Norman Reedus' Wild Ride. We haven't gotten that, like, ad until now.
EX grenade number 2.
Is that even... That can't still exist.
Well, Raven, there's our shit grenade.
The latest in our line of EX grenades. I give you the number 2. As you may have surmised, this model was produced with various extracts refined from your fecal matter. We suspect that your regular consumption of cryptobiotes has led you to excrete certain compounds that may prove especially effective against BTs. If you would like us to produce more, you need only furnish us with the requisite raw materials via your private room's toilet. I look forward to your feedback.
So, bathwater grenades are the least effective, piss grenades are moderately effective, but shit grenades are the most effective. Amazing.
Oh, why does it look so haunting?
You okay?
It might just be because I don't like babies in general.
Oh, I can change the color scheme. Oh, is that it? Okay.
Now, it's not so much that I don't like children, it's just that they look haunting to me.
That's... What?
It's the fact that they have, like, too big of eyes and, like, too small of faces. It looks wrong.
You
it looks
get
like
uncanny valley.
It looks like a human being done incorrect.
You get uncanny valley feelings from literal real life children.
Yes, that's why I don't like children. I just get uncomfy vibes looking at them.
That's... I've never heard that before. Oh my god. Alright, let's take on a new order.
You know, speaking of, that did remind me of something. You know what the goofiest thing I've heard of. Somebody said, "Well, I remember my mother, who was a scientist, told me the reason that many creatures in life develop and emerge into something with similar features is because
We've added a
that
bridge
of
schematic to your
something
PCC.
in their past
The
that,
first step
like
is
their
laying the
species past
foundation,
that hunted them,
after which you'll have to supply
or
additional
hurt
materials to
them."
finish the job.
It's simply because
Plenty
of
of
dead
rivers and
corpses.
canyons could do with a good
Well,
bridge,
that's where I was going.
Take a stroll across one you built yourself, and
So,
I
like,
guarantee you'll be
somebody
glad you made
going,
the effort.
"Hey,
Give it a try.
what looked like humans but preyed on humans? What secret creatures out there have ever?" And then I'm like, I saw a bunch of people go, "For the love of God, it's dead bodies. It's dead fucking bodies."
Okay, we'll carry that on it back. Oh my god.
How heavy is that?
20 kilos. What the shit? Okay. Okay, this is suit. Yeah, it's on the left shoulder. This Good lord. It's because I took 2 different deliveries at the same time. Right.
Oh, so I meant to say this earlier when we were talking about it, but also the thing with the law where they have it so that in Britain you have to have like facial recognition to show that you are an adult. Would you happen to know that within 8 hours of that same thing happening,
people had
thousands of people found out that their faces and other data have been sold to companies across the world?
Of course!
Order assigned.
Also fed to an AI engine?
Mm-hmm. Because here's the thing, you're giving it to each, like I'm pretty sure you have, like, I don't know how it goes because I don't know. But,
Okay, Sam. Make your way to the designated construction area for the bridge. The foundation should already be in place. With your help, we'll have the thing finished in no time. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it to submit additional materials.
but yeah, like, the thing is, like, I think with a few of them you have to go, like, you have to do the verification on each individual site. And then, like, even though it requires a site to do the verification, that does not mean that the site is sending this to, like, a government database. If you hand your data
Literally going
over to
an
a
app
to a
called
private,
the T app.
yeah, like if you're
Sam,
handing your data over,
looks like you found the site. There should be a terminal
private
nearby.
company.
Access it to submit additional materials.
Private company, like especially with data, the private company has every incentive to sell that data immediately over to private, data brokers. To know your your habits and shit. Hey, add materials. Add materials. It also.
cargo, Sam. That bridge should make life easier for a lot of people. You can be sure that every traveler and porter who passes that way will put it to good use. Keep an eye out for other spots that could do with another well-placed bridge.
Here. Go. Like, yeah. Like, telling, when you go and give your ID to a website, most data brokers, like, they know they can't buy data from children depending on where they're at. Depending on where you're at, like, it's illegal for it to be, like, sell children's data. But when it comes to, like, identity verification, like, that one can just, like, since you know that you're dealing with an adult, you're free to sell that data. And people and data brokers always want to know what your habits are. What you like to go buy, what you like to go see, what entertainment you're into. They're always looking for that information. Of course, the company that you have to do this verification for is going to immediately turn around and sell that data. Let's see what we're going for this other wind farm. All right, that's where it is. Let's plot a route. Once we get up there, we'll probably put something down to help people make that track. So these footpaths, do people actively have to try to make these, or is it just that if enough people take this path, it creates, like, a little bit of a trail?
Keep on keeping on.
My guess is that if it's a common enough route for, like, I'd say a couple thousand people, my mind says that it'll be like, well, enough people have followed this exact
Shoe soles?
There we go.
Sandalweed. You know what? Before I left, I didn't grab the disc grenades. I screwed up. Oh my Christ! God, looked like it was heavy. Right, big delivery. Lost cargo.
behind, they tell a story. If you were a spy on a mission, you would have failed.
Oh, that's a restaurant.
You're not. So be proud of those tracks. They're proof that you exist. Keep leaving that proof. Let people know you're out there. Give them the courage to come together again. As you expand the network and aid your fellow Americans, you strengthen the bonds between us all and blaze a trail for them to follow.
My fellow Americans. 4 members of the Bridges team.
Sam, if you stumble across any memory chips on the road, be sure to submit them via the nearest terminal. There's no telling what kind of rare and valuable data they might contain. You're sure to make someone very, very happy with your contribution.
Alright, we are now outside of the Cairo Network. Wind is something else.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, yeah, BT's up ahead.
I meant to. So, do BT just happen whenever it's rained, or?
So, when it comes
or
to
do they have
it,
a chance to come out?
there are zones that, when they're high in chiral density, then that increases the chance of rain, but like, so you'll never run into BTs without rain. It seems to be like part of it. Like if it's raining, there could be BTs, but if there are BTs, it will be raining. Like the chiral density can make it like comes in stages. Like you get timefall, which is the rain, and then BTs, which are attracted by the chiral density. And then as it increases, that might change to others, like more intense BTs, something like that. I have to read the actual file. I didn't do that last time. Let's see here. Okay, so this is a wind farm. Okay. We just gotta get through this forest here. Oh my god.
Oh, that's fun. That's interesting.
What is?
So, something is chiral or has chirality when it is a property of asymmetry where an object and its mirror image cannot be superimposed. And this is a common, this is a thing commonly associated or found in chemistry.
Entered into an area with higher chirality, so pretty likely to run into Right, yeah. How much am I carrying? Let's see. Carrying 57 kilos. I'll leave these behind. They're not as important. Wait, I didn't confirm, so I'm still carrying it. Fuck.
I'll make a little more noise.
I really should have grabbed my damn piss grenades.
Keep it down, Sam. On the other side.
Well, I may not have my piss grenades, but I have my bath grenade. Oh, this is bad. Yeah.
I really hope you got your Nikes on.
Oh my god.
You have your Nikes on? Yeah, you probably should just run.
We've got company. Yeah, I feel you.
I hate everything about what I see. This is 12 tons of milk in a 5-pound bag.
Oh, I made it out. Oh. Okay.
That's okay. It's alright.
Well, the little guy got us out, so, you know. Where's the spray? I know I brought the spray with me. What the hell? How do I equip the spray?
Looks like you've got an empty container there, huh? Feel free to submit junk like that to Bridges. You might not have a use for it, but we do.
Wait. Oh my god, oh my god. Did I didn't even, I never unequipped it. God, I did leave without the spray. I can't believe it. Alright, whatever. I left without all my important shit, apparently.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified.
We're gonna complete our delivery and then we're gonna call it there for today. I forgot my piss grenades. I forgot my repair spray. God damn.
Entire design for that BT was bleh.
Delivering cargo.
A dolphin with the squid face.
Thank you. With this unit, we should be able to power the distro center via the chiral network. Other places too, if it works. Here's hoping the UCA can put our electricity to good use. Mind if I have a look? Incredible. How'd you get this here? You fly?
So, hey, it's in remarkably good condition. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, it's only 19% damaged. Go ahead.
There was one thing that you missed.
All we need now is a connection to the chiral network. Go for it.
The BT design. It was not just squid tentacles. It was specifically, it was tentacles with human hands.
I rest until I get back to the distro center.
Network bandwidth is a limited resource, and every structure you build consumes it. However, as you increase your connection level, the bandwidth available to you will increase as well.
So, you know, fill orders, carry out, recover lost cargo, that kind of thing. Wind farm has joined the UCA. New interview. Humanity's biggest problem, logistics, chiral contamination, discovery of beaches, and the concept of death. You can now use the PCC to build generators. Equip your PCC and hold down select generator. New options have been added to delivery terminals, taking out orders, deliver requested supplies, cargo, garage. Somebody, I remember.
About time we did our part. Thanks again. I heard the rest of your team was wiped out. Makes what you're doing all the more incredible. You're a one-man expedition. I hope Amelie's doing as well as you. Wonder if she made it to Edgenot City yet. It was her that put us in charge of the wind farm. I was with the group bringing up the rear while Amelie led the way. I've never met her in person, but it was an honor to travel with her all the same.
Like a lot of
when you see her,
in person.
feel free to tell her I said so, huh?
Sam, got a moment? I ran an experiment with your blood. It seems you were onto something. After dispersing an aerosolized sample of your blood in BT territory, we observed reduced activity. While this is hardly definitive, as we have no other repatriates to whom we can turn for additional testing, it does suggest that the bodily fluids of repatriates are repellent to BTs. Mama had the idea of developing a weapon to test this theory. The prototype should be ready soon, and when it is, we'd like you to test it.
Sam, this is the perfect opportunity. We've almost got the whole region on the chiral network. All that's left is Port Knot City. Return to Capital Knot City so you can pick up relief supplies for Port Knot. By the time you arrive, we can give you the completed prototype in person. One other thing. It's not very often porters get out to that wind farm. While you're there, you should pick up any outstanding orders. No sense coming all the way back here empty-handed if there's work to be done. Have a look at that delivery terminal.
Good work. New order available.
Okay.
Please access delivery terminal.
I'm gonna put in the lost cargo, memory chip data, and then that's it. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's when I usually stream on the weekends.
Delivering cargo.
Used to stream on weekdays too, but stuff's been going on, so that's off until further notice. Alright, thanks for coming everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.